Hey guys, welcome to Bulgaria United, welcome to another video, and today I'm gonna be making my predictions for the semi-finals of the Champions League, with Barcelona facing Liverpool at the Camp Nou in the first leg, and at Anfield at the second leg, and Ajax and Spurs in the other fixture. And I'm also gonna be talking about what did each team have to do to progress to the final. And let's get started with it. At first, we're going to talk about Barcelona. Barcelona definitely have a lot of the possession. It is crucial that we dominate the play, that we give the ball to Arthur, that we get the most out of Rakitic in second place, that we can also get the most use of Arturo Vidal against that potent midfield in Fabinho, Henderson, Wijnaldum, Keita. They definitely have enough weapons to hurt us in midfield. We need to dominate the midfield. We need to be solid in defense. We cannot let the likes of Salah, Mane, Robertson, Trent Alexander-Arnold to hurt us in the wings, because we play a very narrow formation with Messi, Coutinho and Dembele playing more as false wingers. They like to come inside and are not really utilizing wings, so we need to be solid in defense. Whoever's going to be playing as that winger that's not Messi needs to be dropping and working really hard in that 4-4-2 that we play in defense, because we play a 4-4-2 in defense and a 4-3 in attack. We need to score as many away goals in that second leg as possible, and we need to keep a clean sheet if possible at the Camp Nou to have the maximum options of going through. We also cannot be doing what we've been doing in the past couple seasons, where we just sit back and invite pressure on us, because that's gonna hurt us a lot. We do not know how to play like that, like other teams, so we need to play our style and try to be as solid in defense, but also trying to propose the game and try to win it with a lot of goals. We are not going to be as superior as when we play teams in La Liga. This is one of the first top sides that we're going to face in the Champions League. I believe this is actually one of the possible favorites to win the competition right now. We can do this, but we need to not go crazy, lose the plot. And if we can see the goal at home, we need to try to score one, but not lose the game in the first leg. We also need to be, and I repeat, aware that we need to make Firmino not be comfortable, because if we let Firmino be comfortable, he's going to be allowed to hold the ball and be a false nine for Salah and Mane, and that could hurt us a lot. Also, be aware, please, of Trent Alexander-Arnold and Andy Robertson, because they can hurt us a lot with that pace that they have. So that's basically what Barcelona have to do to go to the next round of the Champions League, to reach the final and win another treble. Liverpool, on the other hand, they need to also try to hold Barcelona back, but at the same time they sort of should give us the possession, because it's on their benefit, because they can counter with speed. They have players with a lot of speed. They have the likes of Shaqiri off the bench. They can really hurt us. They have a lot of good play from the wings. They need to stretch our play. They need to stretch us down the field, because we do not deal well with teams that properly know how to use both sets of wingers and wing backs. And that was proven when Cuadrado and the likes of Meunier were attacking us from the wingback spot, because we were exposed during those matches against PSG and Juventus in the 16-17 season. So please be aware of the likes of Jordi Alba going up the pitch with Semedo, because that it's gonna be a really dangerous thing for Liverpool. The Lionel Messi and Jordi Alba connection. Try to take the ball from Arthur as quick as possible, close him down. He's the most dangerous midfielder that Barcelona have at the moment. Make Luis Suarez as uncomfortable as possible. You need to target also Messi with either Van Dijk or Fabinho, because if you give Messi an inch of space, he will destroy you. So Messi needs to be properly marked and needs to be marked out of the game for Liverpool to progress to the next round, because Messi on any day can cause you a lot of problems. Do not give any silly fouls in the edge of the box, because that is also a way that Messi can really hurt you. Maintain the high pressure. I believe Liverpool with Spurs are the fittest teams in the whole world, and they can keep high pressure for most of the games, especially Liverpool, and the fantastic job that Jurgen Klopp has made for a couple of seasons. Now, saying that, basically I'll say that the two matches are very close, and I believe that this would be a very very close score. I don't think it's gonna be anyone in particular that is the favorite. I'm a Barcelona fan. At the moment, I would have edged Liverpool, but I believe that at this moment the team it could do it. We have the potential to do it. We have the potential to be spectacular. So I hope that we can be spectacular against Liverpool. I hope we can beat them. I'm gonna say that my prediction is that Barcelona are gonna progress to the next round of the Champions League, but I give it like a 60 to 40%, because I don't feel really comfortable beating Liverpool, because they are a really tough team. They're an elite side right now, and they're the best side that we faced this season so far. So we're gonna have to play with our most level of intensity to win this game, with utmost level of concentration, and we're gonna have to see a great Lionel Messi, Ousmane Dembele, Luis Suarez, and the rest of the team. I hope that Ter Stegen is not worked too much during this tie, but I heavily doubt it, because Salah, Mane, Firmino, the likes of Keita, Wijnaldum, they can really hurt you, and we need to focus and not lose the plot against Liverpool if we go down. Now, in the other games, we have Ajax versus Spurs. Mostly I think that Ajax, they just have to do what they've been doing so far, and that's respecting their style. Play with no fear. They need to do whatever has brought them here already, because it clearly works. I think this is the first time during the Champions League, in the knockout stage, they are the favorites to go through in tie. So I believe that Ajax at this moment are clear favorites to beat Spurs, especially that with the likes of Son not being able to play in both legs and Kane out for the rest of the season. I just really have an opportunity to win a treble yet, and they have made history with this team. Ten Hag is a fantastic manager, and I believe that they could do great things coming up in the next couple seasons if they don't lose too many of their players. But they also need to be aware of when Son is available to play, and if Lucas in the counter, because there are players that can hurt you in the counter, and especially the wing backs. I don't think they're too spectacular, so they need to be aware of Kieran Trippier and Danny Rose, because although defensively I'm not the most convinced by them, attacking wise they're pretty decent. So they need to watch the fullbacks attacking them, because Masraoui and Tagliafico are not the most reliable focus that I've ever seen. They need to target Spurs midfield, because I don't think the likes of Musa Sissoko, Harry Winks, Wanyama, they're not really the best center midfielders, to be honest. I think they can keep possession. The likes of De Jong, Schoen, Van de Beek, they can really hurt them, and I would really like to see who wins that midfield battle. But I feel comfortable Ajax have a just almost better midfield, because the Spurs are doing what they're doing with the midfield that they have right now, because Pochettino is a master, not because they're necessarily good players. They also should put Dolberg to strike the center backs. I believe in this game you're actually facing a team that has a good system that works. So the likes of Vertonghen, Davinson Sanchez, Alderweireld, whoever's gonna play, you should put Dolberg to fix them and distract them and split the center backs, and use the likes of Tadic, Neres, and Ziyech coming from the wings and attacking them that way. I believe that would be a good way for Ajax to attack Spurs. And on the topic of attacking, they need to put away as many chances as possible. And although this is true for every team left, especially Ajax, because I've seen Ajax miss the most amount of silly chances in this season's Champions League. It's been unbelievable. Both games that they lost against Juventus and Real Madrid, they deserve more to win those games than the games that they actually won. So I just need to start putting the games to bed when they have the chances. So they need to put all the chances they can have And I also believe they should target Kieran Trippier because defensively, he's not a really great fullback. So maybe David Neres should be attacking Kieran Trippier, and that would be an interesting battle to watch, definitely. They should also pressure high up the pitch, just like they've been doing so far. Now, for Spurs side, I would say that they need to get the most out of Dele Alli. I think Dele Alli, after coming from their injury, if he can get fit enough quickly for the next week game, he's going to be crucial for Spurs. I think that with Harry Kane out and Son not being available for 2 legs, I believe that he's going to be the difference maker, who's going to produce the magic for Spurs if they are to go through to the final. They also need to target the young and Bada Bake while in possession, because they are not, like, they're fantastic like midfielders and they can hold pressure, but if you let them play, they will destroy you. So you need to take the ball away from those two so they cannot generate football for Ajax. They also need to attack using the wingbacks. So the likes of Kieran Trippier, the likes of Daniel Rose, they really need to hurt, because let's be honest, I don't think Masraoui or Tagliafico are anything too special in the fullback position. I don't think that they are very good fullbacks. I always think that Jordi Alba and Semedo in Ajax especially would make them absolutely fantastic. Like, they had better wingbacks and a better striker, they would be absolutely fantastic. They need to watch Tadic, because like I said with Messi, although he's not Messi clearly, but Tadic has shown he has stepped up a lot in this Champions League, so he needs to be the man to watch for Spurs, because if Ajax get the most out of Tadic, we've seen the quality that he has. So they need to use Tadic, they need to keep Tadic away from the ball as much as possible, try to concede as less as possible, because not having Harry Kane, having Son for only one of the games could really hurt your chances. They need to abuse the set pieces. They have a lot of height in Llorente, Alderweireld, Wanyama, the likes of Vertonghen. They have a lot of players that are good in second place in set pieces, so try to abuse that as much as possible. And you need to get the most out of Son when you can play him in the second leg, because he's going to be difference maker together with Dele Alli for Tottenham Hotspur. So in this tie, I would say it's a 70% to 30% for Ajax. I believe that Ajax will go through to the next round of the Champions League, and I believe it's going to be an Ajax-Barcelona final. But we'll see who wins the semi-finals and progresses to the final. And when the final comes about, I hope it's Barcelona and I hope it's Ajax, to be honest. I hope we can see an old Johan Cruyff final, and that would be fantastic to watch. And please, if that was the case, I would encourage FIFA, the Federation, the UEFA, to make the game to be played in the 14th, because that would be absolutely fantastic. And to be honest, I hope that we can go through. I hope that Barcelona can do a great job, that at least that they compete well, that they don't make Liverpool embarrass us, because I'm tired of teams that embarrassing us in the Champions League when Madrid have been winning Champions League just because and not because of any good reason. So with that said, I think it's going to be a Barcelona-Ajax final. When the final comes about, I'll make up my predictions for it. And I'll see you on the next one, Blaugranas. Like